Well, hello and welcome. Daffy Roth here, and this is Star Wars Republic Commando for the PC. So yeah, been trying to get this game to work. Finally got it to work, so I figured struck by the iron's hot and record. This is a game I've been wanting to record for a while. I've been kind of going through some older games from the early 2000s. Yeah, we just finished up the Reddit games. Was going to do Red Faction, but I'm going to do that after this now that I finally got this to actually work with OBS. So, but yeah, so I'm excited because this is a fantastic game. It's fun. Would have been great if they actually had co-op and maybe they did like a remaster of this game, but it's a great self-contained game. So yeah, but we'll go more into that in my history with it, I suppose, in the actual gameplay episode. For this episode, we're just going to cover the manual. I am playing this through the Steam version, and the manual is actually on the it comes with the game, so which is kind of nice. I didn't have to hunt it down. So here we have our cover. There's our squad. It is missing one of the guys though. Surprisingly enough, your squad is comprised of 4 people. I think the green one is the green helmeted guy is missing. So, but in either case, great cover, showing the Republic troopers, the clone troopers, made by the LucasArts before, you know, I don't know if they got shut down or whatever, but. All right, next up we have our warnings, our photosensitivity warning and all that stuff, and then the internet connection and system requirements. It does say, notice you will need to obtain an internet connection through a computer being the minimum system requirements in order to play the game associated with the software. If you do not use the internet connection, you cannot play the game. Such internet connection may require additional fees. You will also need a valid credit card or paid credit card available to play the game. Wait, what? Additional recurring fees required to play this game. What? What? Oh, wait, what? It's not an MMO. I'm really confused. Like this, I didn't. Okay. Maybe that's covered later. I don't know. That's really weird. Okay, moving on. We have our table of contents. And it's just standard here. All right, and here we have data download. Installation. To install Star Wars Republic Commando, insert the install disk into your DVD drive. If you have auto run enabled, the game's launcher will appear. Click the install button to install the game onto your computer. If your computer does not have an auto run enabled, open My Computer from your Windows desktop and double-click on the DVD drive showing the Star Wars Republic Commando icon. Double-click on the program icon to start installing the program. Once started, a series of on-screen instructions will guide you through the rest of the installation procedure. If you experience problems with the installation, click Help on the game's launcher screen, and then click View Troubleshooting Guide. Note, we recommend turning off all background applications and virus scanners before beginning installation. All right. Squad controls. Move forward is W, move backwards S. Turn left and right is page up and down, which is weird because that's all the way on the other side of the keyboard. Strafe left and right, A and D. Walk is shift. Jump is space. Crouch is C. Usually it's control in these earlier games, so it's nice to see it's just C. Use activator pickup is F. Fire the weapons, left mouse button. Throw detonators, right mouse button. Zoom is middle mouse button or Z. Cycle visor mode is X. Screenshots print screen. Melee attack is E. Reload is R. Pistols 1. Blasters 2. Sniper attachments 3. Anti-armor attachments 4. Secondary weapon is 5. Cycle detonators is Q. And our squad controls are going to be F1 is search and destroy. F2 is form up. F3 is secure position. F4 is recall. Show scores is control. Switch team is F7. Increase gamma. No default key assigned. Quick load is F9. Quick save is F5. Ooh, we get the quick save. Chat's T. Team chat is Y. Alright, then we have our next pages here. I like the way that this manual looks. It's using the inside of the visor here. So you see enemy presence detected. Squad, hold back, await signal. Squad alert. The hot, quick puffs of breath inside your helmet become indistinguishable from the distant thumps of the ATTEs walking above on the surface. Minutes ago, you were riding in a gunship amongst the chaos, fire and smoke blooming in the sky. Blaster fire spraying up from Geonosis like fountains of colored light. For most of your clone brothers, the surface battle was the objective, but you are a clone commando. You are now in your element. The walls of the cavern tremble. The orange-red dust floats down from the ceiling, sprinkling the shoulder plates of your suit. You check the clip of your DC-17M modifiable blaster rifle and give it a good slap to make sure it's set. The dull sounds echo and is followed by a faint chittering, an insect-like sound. You look back and signal your squad mates to hold back and let you remain on point. They're anxious to get into combat, but the tunnel ahead opens into a chamber, and you can't see what's there. You're not only the leader, but you're also the most skilled in close-quarter confrontations. You step into the chamber as the insect sounds rise to a drowning chorus. The skeletal shapes loom out of the shadows. Nice. Alright, well that's kind of nice. Alright, we have receiving transmission, penetrate outer defenses. Main menu, we have our new game, launch a new campaign against the Separatists. Load game, load the game from any previous saves. Campaign map, select this to see all completed missions and replay any of them if desired. Multiplayer, select to access various multiplayer modes. For more information, see page 12. Options, game allows you to adjust the sensitivity, invert mouse, toggle subtitles, toggle helmet HUD, toggle prompt text, adjust difficulty, toggle auto maneuvers, and toggle tactical visor mode. Sound, here you can adjust various sound settings. Graphics, here you can adjust graphic settings for better detail or performance. Controls, this option allows you to complete customize of all keys. Profiles, create, delete, or switch between different profiles. Extras, view unlockable features, and the credits. Quit, exit the game. Then we also have game screen. 1 is a targeting reticle. When the reticle is aimed at a friendly, it will turn green, and when aimed at an enemy, it will turn red. When aimed at an object that can be interacted with, it will change into a context symbol. 2, message. Pops up giving instructions for how to perform actions or objectives. 3, shield. Your personal shield absorbs damage and recharges over time. 4, health. If you take damage while the shield is depleted, your health will decrease and change from green to red. Health can be replenished by using back to stations. See page 10. 5, total ammo and weapon. This number displayed on the weapon indicates your total ammo for that weapon. Continue here. It says access main elevator, secure the area. Anyways, this is continued from the previous screen here. 6, ammo clip. The colored light bar depletes as you use ammo. To give a quick glance reference to ammo remaining in your current clip. 7, detonator. The symbol indicates what type of detonator you have equipped, and the number above it is how many you have left. 8, squad icons. These icons represent the status of each squad mate. The number on top designates their clone identification number. The color circle indicates their health state. Green for healthy, yellow or orange for damaged, and red for incapacitated. A small arrow rotates around the colored circle, indicating what direction each squad member is in relation to you. The border around the icon will highlight if you point your reticle at a squad mate to help you keep track of where each member is. The corners of the icon will flash whenever a member is talking. The icon also displays a symbol depending on the action a squad member is performing, such as maneuver or healing. 9, tactical mode indicator. The rotating icon indicates that tactical visor mode is active. 10. Tactical color indicators. When you aim at a squad member, these bars change to his color to give a quick reference for who you're looking at. 11. Squad position indicators. If a squad member is not visible to you, these indicators appear to show they are located to your left or to your right. So your pause screen, press escape to pause. Here you have the following options. Quick save creates a quick save file. Separate from auto saves or manual saves. There is only one quick save file, so use the save game option to save in multiple slots. Pressing F5 also performs quick save. Quick load loads a quick save file. Pressing F9 also performs quick load. Resume game. Exit paused mode. Restart level. Restart the current level from the beginning. Save game. Save the game to a slot. Multiple saves can be created. Load game. Load any type of saved game. Options. Access all options available for the main menu. End mission. End a mission and return to the main menu. Quit program. Quits game completely. Squad commands. The key to a Clone Commando success is tight squad coordination. Although you are the leader of Delta Squad, your squad mates are quite capable of maintaining formation and executing tactics on their own. With a few well-placed commands, however, you can maximize Delta Squad's effectiveness. Maneuver F key. Certain positions are marked with a Clone Commando holograms. If you point at these markers and press the F key, the appropriate members will take up position there and perform a special task. For example, you may need Scorch to set up detonators on a target, to set up demolitions on a target, or the entire squad to perform a door breach maneuver. Text will appear at the top of the screen explaining what action will be performed at the marker. When a member is performing an action, his squad icon will change to represent the action, and a timer will appear above the icon if the action requires time to perform. Note, you can activate most maneuvers yourself by standing near the object, pointing at it, and holding down the use key. However, it's generally safer and more efficient to command your squad to accomplish the same task. Next up, we have gain access in advance to the next sector. It's almost like the manual's playing the game. Engage target F key. When arriving at an enemy, press the F key to tell your squad members to concentrate fire on the target. Once the target is engaged, its remaining health will display. The enemy will also show up as red ghost image through solid objects, so you can track their movements even behind cover. Search and destroy, the F1 key. Let's see here. Command the squad to move aggressively toward objectives, attacking all enemies along the way. The squad members will stop and wait if they get too far ahead of you. If you activate a maneuver, one or more of your squad members will follow that newly issued command, while the rest will stay in search and destroy mode. This behavior is also the default if you have not given previous commands. Form up, F2 key. Command all squad members who have not been assigned to a marker to immediately come to you and form up behind you. They will follow you on point until given further orders. Secure area, F3 key. Command the squad to move /fight to where your reticle is aimed. The circular symbol appears near the desired area. The squad will stay in the area until you issue another command. Cancel maneuvers, F4 key. Cancels all assigned maneuvers, making a squad available for other commands. Note the squad will automatically leave maneuver positions without your order if that maneuver is no longer needed for the situation. Squad and player health. You and your squad are not dead until the entire group is downed. You may revive your downed squad mates by standing near them and pointing at them while holding down the use key. Aiming at a downed squad mate and tapping the use key from the squad order members to revive each other. If you're incapacitated yourself, you will have menu options to order them to come revive you as well. If not in combat, they will come to your aid automatically. They are your second chance at success, so keep them healthy at all costs. Find a nearby backup dispenser and step close and hold down the use key to recharge your health, or order a squad mate to do the same while standing at a distance and tapping the use key as you would with other maneuvers. Note, squad members do many things on their own. They will not only revive each other automatically if not engaged in combat, they will also seek out back to stations to recharge their health. Watch your squad icons to see what they are up to. Visor modes. Each commando is outfitted with a visor that aids in assessing combat situations and seeing in low light situations. Press the X key to cycle between their visor modes. Tactical visor mode. This mode is active by default. A colored shimmer surrounds squad members, and the names of each member is displayed to make each quickly distinguishable. Squad position indicators show where your squad members are off screen. A white shimmer surrounds items that can be picked up, and when the reticle is pointing at them, a bracket appears to draw your attention. I'm sorry, I'm having to read this on my phone, and it's the black and white. It's hard to read some of the words, so... let's hear. Engage, attack, maneuver, search and destroy. Low light mode. Switching to low light mode can help see in darker areas. However, tactical visor elements are deactivated. Let's see here. Saving. The game creates autosaves when you reach certain areas within the level. You can also save the game at any time by performing a quick save at F5 or by going to the pause screen and using one of these options. Quick save creates a quick save file separate from autosaves or manual saves. There is only one quick save slot, so use the save game option. I feel like I already read that. Oh well. I guess it's just repeating what it was already there. Anyways, quick save creates a quick save file separate from the auto saves or manual saves. There is only one quick save file, so use a quick save game option to save in multiple slots. Pressing F5 also performs quick save. So you can still save wherever you want. This quick save is there. So save game, save the game to a slot. Multiple saves can be created. Any save can be loaded from the main menu or the pause screen. Also, a quick save can be loaded by performing a quick load. Multiplayer game types. There are four game types available in playing multiplayer. Deathmatch. There are no teams, and the object is to get as many kills as possible during the time limit. Also, if there's a kill limit, the first to reach it wins. Team Deathmatch. The team with the most kills at the end of the time limit wins. Also, if there is a kill limit, the first team to reach it wins. Capture the flag. The object is to grab the flag from your opposing team's base and return it to their team's base. For a capture count, the team's flag must be in your base. If a team's flag is dropped on the ground, a member of that team can touch it instantly and send it back to their base. Otherwise, it will automatically return to the base after a short period of time if an opposing member does not pick it up. Each capture scores a point. The team with the most points at the end of the time limit, or the team that reaches the kill limit first, wins. The mode requires at least 2 players before the match can begin. Assault. Each round consists of one team attacking while the other team defends, and then the defenders get a chance to attack. The attackers begin with the flag in their base, and the objective is to bring this flag into the opponent's base. Oh, interesting. That's kind of cool. It's like reverse capture the flag, which scores 2 points. Defenders must prevent the attackers from bringing the flag inside their base. The flag is dropped and automatically returns to the attacker's base after a short period of time. If the defenders manage to prevent the attackers from bringing the flag into their base and for the entire time limit, they score 1 point. Both teams get to attack in a round, with the winner determined after the rounds are completed. This mode requires at least 2 players before the match can begin. Multiplayer menu. There are several options available in selecting multiplayer from the main menu. LAN and internet. Create a game. This allows you to host your own game and also customize the following settings. We have the top where it says penetrate inner compound squad, fire at will. So these are all just the game types. I mean, we're not playing multiplayer, so I'm not really going to go over these, but I'll leave it up on the screen just for if you guys want to read through them. All right, moving on. We have gain access to the next sector. Prepare to infiltrate. Connect to IP. If you know the IP address of a specific server, you can enter it here and join directly. Customize, select to customize the look of your character in all the multiplayer games. You can customize one look for a commando, one look for a Trandoshan. When joining multiplayer games, one of the two will look to be used depending on your team you join. To save a look, click on apply. Profiles, select this to access all profiles. Multiplayer pause screen, return to game on pause. Well, I mean, you can't really probably pause in a multiplayer game. Enter spectator turns you into a ghost, allowing you to fly around the arena and observe the game. However, in a deathmatch game, a kill will be subtracted from your score when you return. Options, access various game options, disconnect, leave the match, quit program, exit the game. Note you may also toggle the spectator mode by pressing the F8 key at any time in a multiplayer match. Disable jamming device, advance to core ship. Weapons. The standard issue weaponry for all Republic Commandos is the DC-17M, a modified blaster rifle. This rifle is a special model based on one of the finest mass-produced weapons in the civilized sectors of the galaxy, the DC-15 Clone Trooper rifle. The Republic took core elements of the DC-15 and adapted it to allow for in-combat adaptability. Rifle adaptability. Republic Commandos are flexible, adaptable, forward-thinking, modular, and dynamic. They are able to accomplish many different tasks and are trained to succeed in almost any situation. This mentality is carried into their equipment as well. Weapons are no different. Just as the commando himself must be able to adapt quickly to so must his weapon. Rather than equipping him with multiple pieces of bulky hardware, his standard issue weapon has been modified and updated to show a number of attachments. Attachments: DC-17M modifiable blaster rifle. The standard issue rifle class weapon for the Commando Division of the Republic Army is as versatile as it is powerful. Plus, this weapon provides the edge the Commando needs to overcome their enemies. Sniper attachment. This attachment, complete with scope, will turn the DC-17M into a long-range stealth weapon. Zooming into the target and firing will take out most targets in one shot. The projectiles for this mode are primarily energy-based, but they also have a metallic core for each bullet, which provides an almost instantaneous travel time in a straight line. This attachment allows for long-range combat, but it's slow to fire and carries a limited clip for the metal cores, so occasional reloads are necessary. Anti-armor attachment. The single-shot attachment uses a dumbfire warhead that is intended to be used against armored units. Each shot expends the attachment and another must be added. The commander can only carry a very limited quantity of these due to their size. They can also be used on infantry but are less effective in that situation. Well, it's like the SCAR rifle. The SCAR was made to be modular, so for real life applications anyways. Defense, stay together, destroy supply cache. I think this is kind of going through like the first level on Geonosis for the little on the visor stuff. Anyways, detonators. Thermal detonator, standardly thrown explosive. Once thrown, the detonator will explode after a small amount of time. There's also a chance that it will explode on contact. Concussive area effect. The EC detonator. The skill mechanic for the EC electrostatic charge detonator is the same as the thermal. But the ECD shock that is expended produces an area effect that affects all electronic entities in the area. Highly effective against droids. Sonic detonator. Geonosis developed this biotech detonator. It can stick to surfaces. It is triggered on proximity once deployed. It has a fairly large area effect. Sonics do have a limited lifespan, however, and will explode after a small amount of time if not triggered. Flashbang detonator. These detonators blind biological enemies and stun them so that the squad can finish the job. Melee attack. All commandos have an extending blade attached to one forearm of the suit. Press the E key to perform a quick stab with the blade. While you must be extremely close, it usually results in instant death for the target. Secondary weapons can also be used as a melee club. Secondary weapons. In addition to the DC-17M, secondary weapons can be found on the field. You may only carry one secondary weapon at a time. Picking up a new one replaces the last. Run over a weapon of the same type and you're already carrying to replenish ammo. Here are just a few of the weapons you may find. The DC-15S Sidearm Blaster. The Blast Tech DC-15S Sidearm Blaster is Republic Commando standard issue secondary sidearm weapon used for close quarter combat situations or when conserving ammo. The self-charging dynamic energy cell keeps the DC-15s constantly recharged at a slow but steady rate. You carry this weapon at all times. Accelerated charging particle repeater gun. Specifically manufactured by Arakid Industries, the ACP repeater gun is a standard weapon of the Trandoshan mercenary group. Used for medium to short distance engagements, it can cut through personal shields, but is not especially effective against droids. The Wookiee Bowcaster. The Bowcaster is the standard weapon of the Wookiee militia. Wookiee crafters individually manufacture each bowcaster, and no two bowcasters are exactly alike. However, ammunition clips are all uniform and interchangeable between different bowcasters. A scope on a bowcaster allows it to be a sniper gun that features a disintegrating energy sheath physical bolt that can impale targets at great distances. 3 rounds are necessary to enable this impaler bolt. Secure the area. Squad form up. The factions. The Geonosins. The Geonosins have an intricate colonial hive and caste-based social system. The warrior and elite caste members protect the hive from intruders and will swarm and kill everything that comes into the lair. They rule with savage authority while the rest of the masses labor in immense industrial operations. Known throughout the galaxy for their grim excellence in design and production, the Geonosins manufacture battle droids and related units. The Trandoshans. The Trandoshans are a reptilian, warlike species that have a practice of enslaving Wookiees. They value the act of hunting and incorporate hunting rituals into almost every aspect of their lives. There are several classes of Trandoshans that typically raid Kashyyyk for slaving and pirate raids on space vessels. The Trade Federation. The Trade Federation is a linchpin organization of the Separatist movement. Their wealthy war chest allows them to build endless armies of battle droids. With the help of the Geonosis industrial machine, the Trade Federation supplies the Separatists with battle droids, super battle droids, and droidikas, advanced dwarf spider droids, and the dread Grievous Magna Guards. And last but not least, we have locate and revive incapacitated squad mates. And our credits. And I'll just leave these up here. And next up we have rendezvous with squad mates and wait maneuver sequence. And then the rest of the credits. And then finally there's actually 3 pages for notes, but I'm just going to show the 2 here. And finally, the back of the manual. That's just a black cover with your CD key. Not sure why we needed an internet connection to play the game. I mean, aside from the multiplayer stuff, and why we're going to need a fully loaded credit card. That was weird. But yeah, I don't know. But okay, guys. Well, that's it for the manual. So I'm looking forward to getting back in this game. I haven't played this game since it came out, like, what is 26 years now? Something like that. 2000, 2001, 2002. It was probably 2002 when I played it. 2002, 2003. But I'm excited to play it again. It's a good game. It's a fun game. So, yeah. Well, anyways, guys, that's all I have. And I will see you over in the gameplay video. Until then, stay safe. God bless. Bye-bye.